Hello everybody, Joe Locklear here. I want to show you a property. It's located at 8651 Adams Avenue. That's in the Riverview area. It is an excellent rental neighborhood. This home is nice enough to retail. However, it is on the north side and it's hard for some of those people to qualify. So you might take a look at this and say, okay, this would be a great rental to hold for a few years and then maybe retail if that's in your business plan. Or of course it'd be a great property to just go in, get an excellent return, and hold on to it forever. This one speaks for itself, so let's take a quick look. This is the property. I'm standing out across the street. It's on a triple lot. The lot runs from way over here to way over here, so there would be a possibility, if you wanted to tear down this garage, to build two more houses in the future. Right now it is an extremely nice yard. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, this is a close-up of the front of the house. It is a concrete block house. It has been extensively renovated. It needs a little pressure wash outside, and that's about it on the outside of the house. It has newer windows. They're all in good shape. It has stucco on the concrete block. It is an attractive house. Here is a view, kind of an angled view, showing the left-hand side of the house. The garage is right over here. It has a good roof on it. This is the back of the house. This will come off with a little pressure washing. Here's the garage. The garage is older, but I would just pretty much get the vines off, cut these limbs back, and just leave it alone. It makes a decent garage, place to put a car or have a workshop. Now this is an impressive yard. There's an entire building lot 50 foot wide over here. This home sits on the center 50 foot lot, and then back over here to my left is another 50 foot lot. So the lot is 150 foot wide. It is on a corner. The river is right over here, the Ribault River. It's an excellent rental location. As you see, there's nobody beside this house. There's plenty of room. It's private and it's fully fenced. When you step in, the living room is impressive. It has a vaulted ceiling and it's kind of trade with these dividers. 3 separate ceiling fans. This picture really doesn't do it justice. It's very impressive. Here's another picture. This shows it a little better. Your point of view would be walking in the front door. Walls are all in good shape, just need a little touch up. Carpets are great. I would probably clean them, mainly because it's been sitting empty for a little while, has a little musky odor. A good clean with a deodorizer will get that out, but they're not dirty. So here is standing, there's the entry door. Now I'm standing in the back of the living room. Huge living room, beautiful room. This is a kitchen, a massive kitchen. It has nice oak cabinets. They really don't need anything. This is where the range sits, and here's the refrigerator. This kitchen is huge. Flooring is good. 2 more views. It's a big country kitchen. You could have a table over here, whatever you'd want. You could put the refrigerator here if you wanted. So it is a very impressive room. Of course, it's a bright yellow, but you know, somebody liked it and I probably wouldn't paint it. I think I'd leave it like this. It's nice and cheery. It's very bright. This is the master bath. As you walk into the master bedroom, this bath is, I thought it was a one bath for a little while, but then I found out that the door through the bedroom swings this way. There was a door right behind it that leads into this master bath. Really nice tile, stand-up shower. Here is the toilet. Here is the sink, and this is real ceramic tile. Very nice job. Kind of an attractive bath. Of course, it has 2 full baths. There's another hall bath, and here is the hall bath. Now, yes, this bath is purple. I did put some money in the pro forma to paint the purple part. I thought if this was maybe a light violet or just an off-white, it would make it look 100% better. With this darker purple and this purple, it's a little overwhelming. But everything else is in great condition. This overall home is in very, very good condition. It's an impressive home. You know, when I look at these houses, I always think, golly, what if we had bad times and I had to have a place to move? If I bought this and paid for it, could I move in? You certainly could. If there's someone out there looking for a home at an excellent deal, this would be a bargain. Very, very livable property. Okay, this is one bedroom, and I think we'll go through the bedrooms here pretty quick. I really don't remember which is which, but they're all three. This is the master bedroom. They're all decent bedrooms. No little small bedrooms here. Very spacious. Okay, this is the middle or the back bedroom. I believe it's the middle bedroom. And here is bedroom 3. You know, bedroom pretty much looks like a bedroom. This is, I'm standing toward, here's the kitchen right over here. Here's the hallway that goes to the living room, and I'm looking down the hall into the master bedroom. This is the back bedroom. It is a legal bedroom. There's a closet over here, but it could also be used for like a, it has an outside access, so it would be a great room for another adult. This would make an excellent roommate plan for someone to rent, but it's kind of large for that. It's really it's a family neighborhood. It's a big, huge yard. Just a great property, great rental. Here is the water heater. Everything seems to be in order there. Your washer and dryer connection is in here. This is a separate laundry room. It comes right off of the kitchen in the rear. It's a very good layout, by the way. Okay, and now we're back to the beginning and looking at this home. It is an extremely nice home. I can tell you it's on the tax records for $77,000. This home could be worth up to $80,000. And it's all in great shape. I'm going to go over some repairs. It does need some repairs. I believe probably about $3,300 repair cost on it. So let's kind of close this down and let's look at some other numbers. Okay, let's look at what this house needs. Okay, it needs, there is a fence drive gate that is missing. It needs to be replaced. I've got that in there. I'd say some yard work. The yard's in good condition now, but it's growing season. So I think it's a big yard, and it's going to have to be mowed a couple of times. So I put $150 in there for that. I said a light pressure wash. Let's correct that, because as I look at these pictures, it's a little more than a light pressure wash, but it costs the same anyway. I often put that in there like on a frame house so that the guy doesn't go out there and blow the paint off. Okay, it's got a well pump in the back. I believe it's a yard well, but that does need to be replaced. A yard well is a valuable asset in a yard that big. So they're pretty expensive, about $600. I would service the air conditioner. I have no indication that it's not working right, but I always want to put some money in there in case the coil needs to be cleaned. Re-kick the mid-bedroom carpet. There's just a little bit of re-kicking it needs, and shampoo all the carpets. There are a couple of doors. One of them is a closet door in the mid-bedroom. There is an electric short in the master bedroom ceiling fan. I'm sure somebody switched the wires on it. It was probably installed by the homeowner. It kicks the breaker when you turn that fan on, so that needs to be repaired. That's not a big deal, but I put a pretty good bit of repair money in there just in case. Repaint the rear bathroom. That's that purple bathroom. I think I would repaint it. Touch up the interior paint. I wouldn't change the colors. They're decent colors. I'd just go match it and do just a little bit of touch up. And you wouldn't have to do that, but I would. Again, you could rent this house pretty much like it is, but I would do some improvements to it and a few little repairs. Not a lot of money, but a little money to make it very, very nice. And it's a top-of-the-market home already, so it's worth doing right. I got a final cleaning, $175. It's a big house. And I threw in $500 just in case we miss something along the way. So that comes to a rehab cost of only $3,307. And if you want us to do it for you, remodel right, we would charge a 20% markup or $661. You could hire us to take care of this house, get it pretty much ready to rent for less than $4,000. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what this home looks like. and what this home is going to cost to repair. Now, neither one of those is the best part of this particular deal. The best part of this deal is the next document that we're going to look at, which is the pro forma. In other words, if I invest in this property, what is my return going to be? Now, your return here is twofold. You have a rental property, but you have a property that is probably retailable. Maybe now, certainly later. I just sold a home for $97,000. It's here in the old part of Arlington. The neighborhood really isn't much different than this neighborhood. And I got $97,000 for the house. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. The purchase price, I'm offering this house to you for $48,000. That is way below its true value. Rehab cost, including the contractor markup, if you want to hire me or another contractor to do it, about $4,000 and about $1,000 in closing cost. That puts your basis here at $53,000. Now you've got to buy some appliances, so if you did decide to refi this house to break even, you'd need to borrow $54,000, which I believe that's probably below 75% of the actual value of the house. So you could probably work this one not to leave any money in it if that's what you want to do. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if you could just pay for it or pay for half of it and go get a private loan like we teach at ProRIA for the other half. This is an excellent, excellent investment. So let's look at the numbers. Okay, $77,000 is what I'm putting as the after repaired value. That's because that's what the tax assessor says it's worth. Usually they're a little bit low, but in this case, let's just use the conservative number, $77,000. Rent, it is not a 4-bedroom, and I wouldn't convert it to a 4-bedroom. The living room is huge. You could do it, but it's such a nice 3 with the master suite. I would leave it as a 3-bedroom. All the bedrooms are huge, very, very rentable. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, with a garage. I would say rent $925. You wouldn't have any trouble getting a tenant. There aren't many homes this nice on this nice of a property in decent neighborhoods for rent for less than $1,000 to $1,200. So this would be very rentable. I want to say be conservative at $925. Okay, I've got 2% in for your inflation factor, which is I pretty much leave that in. So let's look at the results. Let's go to the breakdown sheet. These items in yellow we need to double check. Vacancy 5%, reserves for maintenance 5%, management 10%, the actual real estate state tax is $112 a month, and $60 for insurance. I did this pro forma on a cash deal, so we don't have any refinance cost in here. So what is your capital position? If you do this deal, you're going to be in it for about $54,000. That is your investment. The home's worth about $77,000. Let's just look at a retail. What if you retailed it for $77,000? And let's say you net 90%, which is normal. You net about $70,000. You're in at $54,000. It's a good deal, and you could take this house and retail it, although I don't suggest it. It is too good an investment to just make $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 on. So your capital position is 54%. Your cash on cash return before any tax advantages, which we all know you do get some tax advantages, is 13% cash on cash. Is the money in your self-directed IRA paying you 13%? If it isn't, you should immediately self-direct it and buy this property. It is an excellent, excellent investment. Okay, so we go on. Here's a breakdown on the rental cost. Basically, it matches these percentages. It just puts it in a number. I'll let you add them up. And here's your net operating income. So your net operating income on a $54,000 investment, spendable, is $568 per month, plus your tax write-offs, plus appreciation if you get it. Of course, you know I teach that if you get it, it's a bonus. So what happens over the next 10 years? You can pause this video and look at this in depth. I'm just going to tell you that you start out at $568 with a 2% inflation factor. That $568 would grow to $726. This is not gross income per month. This is spendable income per month. So if you've got $54,000 sitting making 2%, you are giving up 11% more that you could be making, plus the tax advantages. Your equity grows from beginning, if you pay cash for this, it's worth $77 to $93. So it is the type investment that, I mean, if I were trying to put together an ideal investment, tell you what to look for, this would be it. So if you're ready for an investment property right now, consider this one. It is a really, really good property. And you hear me say they're all good, and they are, because I don't buy them if they're not good. I'm telling you, this one is great. It is a nice concrete block house with stucco, well laid out, huge bedrooms, massive living room, impressive big country kitchen on a triple lot, fenced, in a good neighborhood. Okay, that is this property. I hope you'll like it, and I'll see you on the next property. Again, I'm Joe Locklear. Thanks a lot.